Hey, it's Mikey Arugula. It's 2025. Some of you guys might be watching this a few years from now, and it's Thanksgiving. And you know what that means? We're excited. Anthology, 30th anniversary. All right, but today we're going to do an episode dedicated to Anthology. This is about the history of marketing Anthology. Bigger than the Beatles. That's how this was brought out in 1995. Bigger than the Beatles. What's bigger than the Beatles? How about a $30 million budget, okay, for marketing Anthology? You should only know that in 1995, by the end of 96, 13 million copies of Anthology was sold, and another 6 million of the old records that the Beatles came out with. This is how the Beatles reinvented themselves for the next generation. Let me tell you all about it. So in 1995, this started appearing everywhere. What could be bigger than the Beatles? The biggest thing since the Beatles. What is it?
The Beatles.
Yeah. All right, I got to get into my outfit now. From Circuit City and Best Buy, I got my official Beatles Anthology shirt on. Hey, listen, some of you guys out there, you get all upset that the Beatles, they're marketing Anthology and they don't include the right stuff and the wrong stuff. Let's go back in time, all the way back to the early 60s first. You got to realize the Beatles are as big as they are because of the way they were marketed. The way they came from England to the U.S. I just want to show you back because I know some of the original collectors out there, the official collectors, they like to see some special items that only Mikey has. So I'm going to pull out something here before we get into Anthology that shows you the type of marketing that was done, all right, for the Beatles. Look at this thing I just picked up. The Beatles sunglass advertisement from early 1960s. Sold here. Picture this in the store. Sold here. The Beatles sunglasses by Solarex. This is a rare item. I'm taking it out mainly to keep the old collectors out there that have been collecting as long as me interested in the show. Because the rest of the show now is going to be Anthology dedicated. Now, in 1995, the Beatles, as I might have said at the beginning, they spent over $100 million making deals with marketing companies to promote Anthology. Let's go back for a minute to 1982. In 1982, this came out. It actually came out on VHS, but this is a video disc, all right? Now, in 1982, let's go think about what's going on. Blockbuster Video. People were starving for content. There was no YouTube in 1982, okay? So in 1982, this came out, and this was like kind of what Anthology was later on. 13 years later, in 1995, Paul McCartney takes this off the market. Okay, he buys the rights to this, all right? And they come out with this thing called Anthology, and they start marketing the hell out of it. All right? Now, when I say marketing the hell out of it, you're talking about subways, buses, everywhere you can look. Now, ABC paid $20 million for the rights to put on, for 3 nights, 3 episodes. Okay, so listen, what we're going to do now is let's open up this first item, which is a rarity. I haven't taken these things out in a long time. Come over here and help me with this. Okay? This is something that would have been hanging out in the subway. All right? I'm sorry, not the subway. The subway or the bus. Okay? In Los Angeles, New York. And notice it says ABC, A Beatles C for the week, November 19th. November 19th was a Sunday. Okay? On the 22nd and 23rd, the last episode was the 23rd, Thanksgiving night. So 3 nights, this was what was getting people excited. let me show you something that was hanging up in the buses across cities across the country. Let's open up this thing. Now, this was never put on a bus, but this is what would have been on the side of a bus.
Is that a peel and stick?
Yeah, this is a peel and stick for the outside of a bus. This is a cool item, man. Mike has a few of these. So you can picture this on the outside of a bus. Keep going. Okay. All right. Keep going. Oh, there's two of them, man. I didn't even realize I have two of them.
I know it's finding something there.
Okay. So this is on the outside of buses in Manhattan.
So they go together. They join up together.
They probably go on each side of the bus.
I think it all connects. I don't think it's just one. I think it's one household.
Made the bus.
Oh.
Nice,
yeah,
man.
it's one long thing. The other one says seconds flat. It's one.
Oh, yeah. The two go together.
There you go.
Yeah, I see. The other one goes right over here,
Yeah,
right?
that's very nice.
Yeah. So this is a great item. Now, let me show you how this was promoted. You roll that up. This is how the marketing company convinced... this is a company called TDI, and this is how they promoted this to the advertising agency, would set this up with the bus companies to show them how to do this. This is an example. All right? This is an Anthology 1 advertising sheet. All right? And it kind of let the marketing companies that were going to promote the Beatles, this is the timeline. It was all thought out, the spending of these millions of dollars, $100 million. All right? ABC on 9/11 would start their on-air teaser campaigns. Capitol and ABC began formally publicly marketing the launch. On 10/9, the second phase of the teaser merchandising was provided to retailers, and postcards were going to be mailed out to the press, the radio, and retail. In mid-October, ABC started sniping New York and Los Angeles markets. This is Beatle marketing to the ultimate. All right? Yeah. So listen, before there was YouTube, you were starving for Beatle content. You would go to these film festivals where they would be held at high schools or at colleges, or maybe at some kind of Beatle fest, and they would be showing some bootleg films, and you'd be so starving to see this behind-the-scenes content. Well, Anthology changed it all. So, TV Guide from 1995. We're getting excited. Thanksgiving. It's coming. The Beatles are back on the TV Guide. We haven't heard from them in a long time, and we're going to hear two songs. Two new songs we've never heard about it before. Free as a Bird and Real Love. Wow. This is a sneak preview of what would be sent out, once again, to the stores. And let's open up and see what this looks like. Great marketing item. Look, looks like Beatle albums, right? The Beatle albums. And it says, the music's just half the story. And now we open up this item, and look what's inside. The Beatles Anthology. This is a whole marketing Blitz kit.
The binder, right? Yeah.
This is the binder. This is the sneak preview when the videos were released to the store. It says right on the back, supported by $8 million in consumer advertising alone.
With the Beatle boots.
So Best Buy was a store around in those days where you would go buy your records and your VHS tapes and everything. Now, they had a special. They had, most people don't even know about this, but there's a commercial on YouTube if you want to go watch it for Best Buy. All right? And it says that if you get your Anthology 1, you can get this for free. All right? This is volume 1. All right? Volume 1. Volume 2. These were free CDs only available at Best Buy. All right? And this was also another set that they sold at Best Buy. Best Buy was a big sponsor in those days. You see the shirt I'm wearing, Best Buy? Now, here's the displays from the Best Buy store that matches the CDs. All right? In other words, for many years, I didn't know where those displays came from. Notice the lettering. These are the Best Buy displays from 1995 and 96. This is how I experienced my first anthology. Cassette. Remember cassettes, everybody? That was the format everybody wanted.
Not me.
You know why? I could play this in my car, right? You had a cassette player in your car. This is, 8-tracks were out now. But the cassette, and you had a little book in here, and also you had the ability, they gave you like a little card to send away for some merchandise. So what kind of merchandise could you get? Okay, well, let's open this up. My anthology hat, right? Beatles Anthology. Mikey's got his hat. All right, I gotta have everything, right? Wait. Here, I never opened it. My anthology shirt, all right? All kinds of Beatle merchandise. And it opened up to the new generation. Like my son was 8 years old when Anthology came out. You know what that meant? His first real album was Anthology, right? And that's what's going on this year, 2025. After Anthology 1, hey, it's time for Anthology 2. Now Walmart has to get involved, right? Walmart, man. Walmart. They want to get involved. They don't want to miss out on the action. All right? Circuit City. Remember before I said Best Buy? Okay. Well, there's another competition. Circuit City, man. Circuit City. And they have a contest. Ticket to Ride. A sweepstakes. This is unopened. This is from Circuit City. It says every ticket is a winner. Scratch your circle to see which Beatles song appears. Then, if your ticket shows you've won, two trips to England, right? Beatle album, lithographs, t-shirts, baseball caps. All marketing Beatles stuff. And Mikey loves the marketing of Beatle things, okay? That's what he collects. Everything he does is Beatle collecting memorabilia. I'm living in the past. So, here's what's amazing about the Beatles also. Things that we take for granted are in the vernacular of the American and English culture. Take a sad song and make it better. I Am the Eggman, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, can I have a little more? We all live in a yellow submarine. Every time you mention these lines, you know where it's coming from. Your mother should know. All right, so listen. In the record stores, there's light boxes. Remember record stores? Okay, Tower Records. They would have this hanging up in a light box. This is Anthology 1. All right? And all three of these things fit together. Let's show them Anthology 2. You got it? All right, here's the Anthology 2. Yeah, pull that one out. There you go, man. Nice. I love it. I love it. I got to get a light box for my room. I'm going to put these in display. Nice. Let's look at the last one.
Yeah.
All right, here's Anthology 3. Looks good. Boy, I haven't looked at these things in 30 years. I like them. I got to put these things out. Very nice. Even Mikey's impressed. All right, the Beatles had all kinds of sponsors. All right? Yeah, we know about ABC. This is Ford. Let's look at the letter. Let's read the letter a little carefully. Okay? It's a cool letter. Ford. All right? And it says, the Ford division is pleased to announce an exclusive automotive sponsorship. All right? On the debut of the Beatles Anthology. All right? All kinds of big corporate sponsors. Let's go through some of the promotional items again we have. When the video came out, a few months later, Popcorn. You gotta have your popcorn when you watch the Beatles, right? Let's open this up, get the popcorn bag out, fill it up with some popcorn, right? Nice. Okay? How about the music, which is the most important thing? That first time we were watching on that Wednesday night, and we heard Free as a Bird. Watch that video. That was so exciting, right? On the CD, cassette. What I loved about this CD was it also had Christmas Time Is Here Again, which I remembered from the fan club record. Hopefully you guys know what I'm talking about. Let's go on with now Anthology 2. Here's the press kit. All right? Here's a little real love promo pin, right? And here's the CD single for Real Love. On the back, Yellow Submarine here, everywhere, Babies in Black. I love Babies in Black, by the way. I love the harmonies. I just want to show you some things here. This is Anthology 2, a special promo, large disc. All right? Let's look at the vinyl on Anthology 2 promo. Very rare. Only a couple hundred of these were made.
Yeah,
all right? Let me just tell you what's on here. Eleanor Rigby, Only a Northern Song, Tomorrow Never Knows, I'm Only Sleeping, Strawberry Fields Forever, Take One, I'm Down. Nice.
What's the instrumental?
The instrumental for Eleanor Rigby. All right?
Good sound quality.
Yeah. Anthology, we're up to Anthology 3 now. All right, Anthology 3. Let's look at the press kit. Here it is. How about this as a cling for the store to put on the door as you walk into the store? All right. 96. What we saw on TV now is available in the stores. Blockbuster. Remember that place? Blockbuster. All right, this sneak preview here. Look at all the volumes. You couldn't wait to watch all this stuff. Extra hours of stuff. We had to wait till 2002 to get it on what? Laserdisc?
DVD.
DVD. Oh, this is the. Oh, wait.
Oh, God.
DVD. Yeah. Anthology 2. A little promotional item. Okay. You can see it cuts things. All right. Laserdisc. I love Laserdisc. All right. I just bought a Laserdisc player so I could watch this. All right.
Look at that Laserdisc.
Beautiful format. You know what's nice about Laserdisc? It's like an album, only it's a video. Nice big size. I love it. Now, we had to wait. We're getting to the end, everybody. We're getting to the end. All right, so listen, in 2023, we had to wait a long time, and we got another song finally, Now and Then. And the timing and the feel of it is unbelievable, because it's like the end. It's the end, guys. The Beatles' last song. And now it's Thanksgiving, and we get to share once again with family and friends Anthology on Disney Plus this Thanksgiving. And then hopefully 3 or 4 months from now, we'll be able to go to the store and get ourselves the video again and watch it and relive our childhood and our memories. I want to wish everybody a fantastic Thanksgiving. Okay? I wish you guys all the best, and I'm looking forward to celebrating Christmas and Hanukkah with you guys in another 3 or 4 weeks. Love you. You know how the Beatles, Anthology is like outtakes? Okay, well, Mikey Arugula's got outtakes also. Okay, watch my Anthology now. Here's the press kit, right? Anthology 3. All right, what's on this promotional CD? Helter Skelter, Cryberry Cry. Cry Baby Cry!
Jesus.
I'm losing it, baby. We had to wait. We're getting to the end, everybody. We're getting to the end. 2025. 24. What do we have to... 23. Go back. It's
25,
right?
24,
Is it
23.
It was 23, right?
Yes. Hold on. It was 23.
Yeah.
Take my word for it.
Hey, did I just ruin this thing?
We should have to lay it out a little bit.
Wait a minute. I think I broke it. Where's the hand?
What happened?
The little
You broke
hand.
the clock?
Yeah.
Oh, no. The little hand's there.
What little hand?
He said, where's the little hand? It's there.
No, the
3
second
o'clock.
hand.
Oh, the second hand's gone. Oh. Folks, this is behind the scenes. I'm telling you, it's not all the fun you think it is making this. You broke the clock.
Didn't it have a little secondhand that went
He
around?
stepped on it like the radio.
Yeah.
Didn't it have a little secondhand?
I don't know. These are good outtakes.
I broke it. Oh, wait a minute.
You see it. It's the second hand.
I broke it. Mikey broke it. Hold on.
Yeah, there you go. That's what happens when you show all your crap. Just leave
What
it
the
in
hell, man?
leave it behind the glass and let it call it a day.
Ah, it's working again. It's working.